Ya. Bueno, estoy diciendo, lo voy a la cocina.
Tú me pones ahí. ¿Ah? Voy. Ok. ¿Ah? Voy.
¿Dónde ya se me va? Después. Ay, la luz. No te va a parar. No es un chocolatazo.
Voy a buscar mi rotación.
¿De qué?
Voy a buscar el line-up. Mi chancleta de hambre. Voy a buscar mi rotación. Voy a buscar el line-up. Mi chancleta. Primero. Me voy a dejar cambiarlo. Está eso.
Vamos, si tú lo pusiste en el cárcel.
¿Ah?
Vamos, si tú lo pusiste en cárcel.
En ningún momento.
Ya está en cárcel y ahora ahí.
Yo nunca lo cambié, eso estaba ahí, él ya estaba en los...
Porque lo pusiste, lo podías cambiar.
Un momento.
Y que si lo cambias ahora, lo pierdes.
Yo nunca lo cambié, eso estaba ahí.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Gunnar Henderson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw, picked it first, got him.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Aaron Judge now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up now.
Pero dije que lo tenía que hacer en el momento. Ahora si lo ponen, lo van a perder.
Yo no sé por qué se puso de H.
No puedo cambiarlo y volver a cambiarlo para atrás. O sea,
For Kansas City, Julio Rodriguez. A bit behind with that swing. It's
No puedo cambiarlo y volver a cambiarlo para atrás. O sea,
ahora sí funciona.
que ahora sí tensiones.
welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. MLB The Show. All right, ready to go. Here. Here's Juan Soto. Outside low, and away we go this afternoon. On the ground, right side, Witt. On to first, and an easy out to start the game. Aaron Judge at the plate. First pitch, not close.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Shohei Ohtani in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In the dirt, but kept close. And strike two.
Change up right there. Just pulled the string.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Judge over at first with one away. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. There's Freddie Freeman now. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. Grounder might be two. There's one. He's out. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The switch hitter batting right. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Runners on first and third. Two away. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that's the third out. Dodgers strand a couple. And now the Royals will get back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill here today, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next pitch is outside. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. And that's through there for a strike.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far. Now, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. No, with the shift on, hits right into it in plenty of time to first, and they get the out on outs. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Mookie to hit. And that one fouled off. Betts playing up the middle at short. 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's way outside. And now it's even 1-1. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with... Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Will Smith to the plate. Ground ball right side, could be 2. With to second to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Acuna now. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. And he swings over the top there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
To third, Tatis. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Kansas City, here's Mike Trout. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Here's Corey Seager. Ball 1, no strikes. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Soto sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball. Fights it off, you'll see another. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Royals go down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the second baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires to first on the run.
No, he's safe.
Can't pick it up cleanly. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time. The other way. And that's a fair ball. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings through that one for strike 2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Seager over to second. They got the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Ohtani stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one missed. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
Finish him.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr. And takes low for ball 1.
Boog Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
And he swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Strike 3, Shohei goes with the sweeper to finish the job.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Salvador Perez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Way out front for strike 2. 1 out, bases empty. Out to short, bats up with it. Zips it to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting done. Second baseman.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed
Me siento con
Yo estuve cuando jugaban los Indios y Minnesota.
and
Pero equipos, no jugadores.
Pero cógela.
definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a bunt towards third. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Blake Snell. Blake. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's got a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed to the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
He gets it down in a big spot to get the run across. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one is off the plate. 3-1. Corey Seager on deck for the Royals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the last half of the third. And that's a base hit. Vladdy coming around third. He's safe, and they take a 2-run lead. Seager stands in now. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Foul ball still 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, Start of the fourth, and here's Freddie Freeman. Skubal back to work. First pitch swinging.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing, and he breaks his back. Tatis hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fly to center his first time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Here's Mookie now. This to third. Fires over to Guerrero, and it's a 1-2-3. Ready to go, bottom four. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Smith gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's fouled away. Snell, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Base is empty, one away. We're here at the bottom of the fourth.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Will Smith. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Trout makes the grab, one down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Grounded out his first time up. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your...
Manager out of the... And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Yu Darvish.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
see, Boo, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there in that position. He
Porque el umpire es así.
clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place, and just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
Juan Soto now in the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Here's a high chopper. Guerrero tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Out on the toss to the pitcher. Runners advance to second and third.
Mga kitaban din tayo.
So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Entering is the pinch runner, Max Muncy. Here is Aaron Judge. On the ground to the left. Tatis handles that chance. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Back here in Kansas City, at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You know, Boo, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. Throws to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. That takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now the lefty. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. They get him, but it was pretty close. Not in time. He's safe.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Look at the Wasi.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runners breaking for the plate. Swing and a base hit. Witt scores.
Look at the Wasi.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Alvarez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Soto makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's Trout. And the Dodgers. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tyler Glasnow. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches. A member of the 1,000 hit club. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Muncy makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the Armies. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pues sí, esa es la lesionado.
Slap the other way, foul.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Here comes a skip. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Paul Skeens.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. And that one up and in, look out. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Betts up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside ball one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
On the ground, Tatis on the run, sends it over to first, and he's out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Well, these Royals really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the occasion when the pressure's on and drive that runner in.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sun, high fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Now, here is Salvador Perez. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Puts a bunt down. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done. We go to the top of the 7th. Muncy digs in. Came into the game as a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one to first. Guerrero takes it himself. And a quick out, number 1. Gunnar Henderson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now, Juan Soto. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Hard hit, left side. Tosses to first. Judge out of the play. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
That's to third, Ramirez. And Guerrero is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Muncy makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Trout steps in for the Royals. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Glass now, ready to deals. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Schemes back to work. And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. One up, one down. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Skeens, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever.
Here comes the skipper. The new pitcher in the game, Zach Wheeler.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. That one outside. Ball 1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's down and in. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Pitch misses inside. The count now 2-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back, grabs it right up against the wall. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home. And we're back, bottom of the 8th. Now it's Corey Seager. And a foul ball. Glass now back to work, the 0-1. That one fouled off. Comebacker to the mound. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Francisco Lindor. So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2-2 down.
And that's down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air, left field. Soto gets under it. Calls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That one down the line, and that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's inside.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set to start. Edwin Diaz on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the 0-1. Out to short, Seager. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Soto can't hold up, and that's a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Slow roller up the middle. Seager, whip for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging. Seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Judge swings through it for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
To short, could be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Ohtani swings through it for strike 1.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
1 strike away. Foul ball still 0-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Judge around second. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Here comes the manager. On the mound now, Garrett Crochet.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rip to short. And that is that. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. All back after this on the show. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Line drive, and this might be trouble.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Winning run on base at first, no outs. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
There goes the runner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Tag out. And they put down the winning run at second.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Julio Rodriguez steps in for the Royals. Chop to the left side. Gets it to first. That's the third out. And back here in Kansas City, we're in extras here. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Downed ball here, rolls foul. And it's through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. He's already homered here in this one. This one belted, deep left field, on its way, gone! Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they rallied from 4 back. It's 8-5. The brighter the lights, the more he shines. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Luis Castillo.
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Witt over to first, and they get the out on Smith. Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Gunnar Henderson. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it, crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And ball 1. Henderson off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. The throw in.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good, balanced approach, and just
fires over to Guerrero. And they're happy to... And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's a base hit. Hung up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him. The run comes in to score from second. It's miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Yates, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And now batting, Mike Trout. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a very nice approach and swing. Right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time, stayed balanced through the entire swing, and just launched that one into center. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball.
On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself all game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can...
17 días.